Big Dig Houston, one of the world's largest construction and infrastructure project.
This is the most struck bridge in Houston. 70 hits in 2025 alone. This year already has been struck twice. In order to get rid of this issue, TxDOT is going to reconfigure this bridge, but they're also going to perform a $14 billion infrastructure surgery in Houston. This is spot number one, the Houston Avenue Bridge. We're going to go behind the scenes on other spots that shows how you need an underground river, a whole plumbing situation in order to carry out this $14 billion infrastructure surgery in Houston. This is construction at a massive scale. Please keep watching. This is episode 001 of the Big Dig, $14 billion Houston infrastructure surgery. Here you can see the evidence. All around here. The evidence of the most recent hit. All the utility pipes are bent, the girders bent. So this is the bridge that's going to get reconfigured in the $14 billion infrastructure surgery in Houston.
The first phase of the project we are going to look at is by the Houston Avenue Bridge, which is one of the worst bridges in the United States. Last year alone, it was hit 75 times. The clearance is way too low, 14 feet 3 inches. And it already cost, last year alone, $500,000 just to fix it. And not only that, it's very dangerous. So, first phase of the project, Interstate 10, I-10, is going to be lifted 30 feet up in the air. The Houston Bridge will be reconfigured and it will pass underneath the freeway now. It's the opposite right now. The freeway goes underneath the Houston Avenue Bridge. So I will keep you updated on that. Work is progressing very well. You can see in the video, people are pouring concrete every day. Work is progressing, and look for future videos on this. So once the I-10 freeway is lifted, Houston Avenue Bridge is reconfigured. The whole area around the confluence of 45 and I-10, which was within that 100-year flood zone, and it flooded heavily during Harvey, will no longer flood anymore. So we won't have highway closures and things of that nature. The area will become a very, very nice garden, which everybody should be able to enjoy. Next piece of the puzzle is the confluence of the White Oak Bayou and the Buffalo Bayou right next to the University of Houston downtown. It's in the heart of downtown. This is the area that is extremely flood prone because the two bayous come together and then it does not have a direct route. It all becomes Buffalo Bayou, but it just meanders through downtown, which really prevents the water from flowing out very quickly, and that causes tremendous flooding in that area. So That is the calm before the storm. If you go there now, it looks nice. There's no construction going on, but that will be the next construction, which will be called the North Canal and the South Canal. So new dredging will happen. The Buffalo Bayou and the White Oaks Bayou will be connected in a straight line, so the water flow is not restricted by the curved nature of the natural flowing of the Buffalo Bayou. So that's going to come next. Up to now, there's no work going on with it. I will update you as soon as I know the proper dates of when that construction will start. And again, as I said, for all of these projects, I'm going to constantly update. I'm sure if you have lived in Houston or visited Houston, you always drove on I-45. I-45 around downtown actually is an elevated highway to the south of downtown. It's a huge traffic congestion point. It is also a deterrent for a nice flow of the city. In other words, downtown and midtown and further down uptown. This particular elevated highway and other freeways around there kind of create like a barrier. More so than that, it is the congestion that is created there. So that is sometimes referred to as the Pierce Elevated. That portion of the highway, I-45, will disappear. That is part of this big infrastructure project. I-45 to the south of downtown will no longer exist. Now, whether it will be completely demolished or it will be kept as a skyline garden, just like they did in New York City, is still up in the air. But that is what is going to happen. So all of these flyovers that you see in the video is basically going to disappear or will be turned into a skyline garden. But in order for that to happen, this highway will get rerouted on the east side and it will run parallel to I-59. And for that to happen, there's a massive infrastructure work that is taking place now, which may or may not be visible to you because most of it is being done underground using micro-tunneling. Artificial river is being built underneath St. Emanuel Street on the east side of downtown.
You're doing drainage work? Drainage? For the Pierce Elevated?
Yeah.
This for the highway? You gonna, when they take the highway down, or?
No, this is for water.
For what?
The flooding of the water in downtown.
Oh.
Fresh water, as well as it come from Katy all the way to Lake Houston.
I-45 that's running south of downtown will no longer remain there. It will run parallel to I-59 on the east side of downtown, and both of those highways actually are going to be underground, not in a tunnel, but it will be below the grade level. And in order for that to happen, and so that those don't turn into rivers themselves, artificial river is being built underground on the east side of downtown, and that is running along what is St. Emanuel Street. And we will show you more videos and more details of how that work is being done in future videos. So please don't forget to subscribe and like the video and spread the word with friends. I thank you for watching.